Hey guys, Jess has put the foot down.
Yes. There's a butt kicking in.
Yeah, right before we even started.
Right.
That's the reason why
Wasn't even
we're
her own foot.
Oh my God! It wasn't my foot either.
Yeah.
It was a severed. It was the severed foot.
Severed foot. Long story.
Which light?
I don't know. How does that look?
You can see it better.
Okay.
Y'all are kind of dark, but you can see the screen better.
Okay. Well, we need to see us. All right. So how is everyone doing? We haven't been on for a while. I'm getting ready to get hit with a severed foot.
Yeah.
Oracle will be watching.
Tibia or not tibia?
How is she gonna watch? She's gonna be in the shower. Okay.
I have eyes everywhere.
She's gonna put that in the bathtub, and then she's gonna pour some red food color around it.
Who knows? This is you next. How is everyone doing? We miss everyone. We do.
With every bullet so far.
Huh?
With every bullet so far.
Yes.
Yeah.
You doing what over there? So as you see, let's get this a little bit further up. There we go. Heroes for Kids Comic-Con, July 18th and 19th. I want to tell you right now, it is getting awesome. As you, we've got some guests we're going to show you, our vendors, our sponsors. We're going to do that here in a little bit. But right now, we're going to get into some of the stuff that we've got, that we've had going on. Shoot, I don't even remember the last time we were on. Well,
Yeah.
been almost a month. Wow. No,
Almost. Well,
almost.
at least 3 weeks.
We've had A Night to Shine was one of our latest events that we went to,
Right.
which is
One of our favorite events.
going to that one. We get to cheer everybody on, walking a red carpet as they enter the building. We get to dance with them on the dance floor. It's just and then afterwards, if we all can, we go out as a group in street clothes and go out to dinner. But no, it's A Night to Shine is. We've already got it on the schedule for next year. Because again, it's one of our most favorite events that we love doing. It's not a con; it's a meet and greet, and we get to go and cheer on the participants in that. Now, A Night to Shine is the Tim Tebow charity event, which again, it's an awesome event.
It's like a prom.
Yeah, it's a prom for differently abled special needs individuals. This year, I want to do a huge shout out to our Heroes for Kids volunteers. We had, I think there was 11 of us.
I believe so. Yeah. There was quite a bit.
That came out. Some newbies that, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Newbies for this being their first time doing A Night to Shine. Thank you guys for coming out. Danielle, Chris, Paul, I think, was there with us last year. But you all, and then Chelsea, and everybody that was there. You guys, Jody, Tammy, Jeff, and Wyatt, Jess, you, me, it just Jess. This is one of those events that Jess dresses up. She loves going out and doing this one.
Yeah.
We had our original, it sucked that we didn't have Rachel there this year. But no, it's, again, there was over 200 participants this year.
Yes.
Largest it had ever been.
Yes.
We got to talking to some of the parents and grandparents that were there. They loved what we were doing, and I was like, we're here having fun just as much as you guys are. We were there as entertainment for them.
Right.
And I know Paul I saw dancing. Oh, and I want to say it was awesome being there with the princesses.
Yes.
That was there.
Yes.
Not part of our group. I think they're the Fairy Time Princesses. I
Mhm.
think is who they were.
Right.
And it was awesome seeing them getting out and doing stuff. So that was pretty cool. What was something that you enjoyed about besides hanging out and doing?
Hanging out with the friends.
Yeah, hanging out with everybody.
And all
Yeah.
that stuff. Well, just interacting with the crowd was a real kick. I mean, whether I was talking to the princesses and we were staying in character,
Right.
or hanging out with the kids, there are certain folks that come there every year. This is their big event,
Uh-huh.
and every time they see us,
Oh,
they're all
yeah.
excited, and I feed off of those positive vibes.
Oh,
is
yeah.
what I do. So.
Well,
But yeah, they recognize us, and it's like we're all old friends, and then
Oh, yeah.
big hugs and all this stuff. I just love that feeling of connectedness that we get
Right.
with
You know,
these individuals.
it's a different. To me, it's a different type. We do the cons. We do. When we do, it's a different. When we do the cons, and then we do these types of events like this,
Right.
it's a different atmosphere.
Right.
For a con, the way I look at it is because I got asked one point by one of our newer volunteers that came in, one of our first timers for this event,
Mhm.
and she was, it was Daniela. No, I'm not picking on Daniela, definitely not.
No.
But she was like, "What do I do?" I was like, "Go out and have fun."
Yeah.
I was like, "You're
I mean, stay in character. but
stay in
have fun.
character as best as you can."
Right.
And again, this is what when we do the events like A Night to Shine.
Right.
We get to number one. Yes, we stay in character, but we also get to not be in character. If for cosplayers that understand or don't understand what I'm talking about, is again you're dealing with differently abled individuals.
Right.
So you've got those that 100% think that you are Superman, Batman, Lady Riddler, Harley Quinn, and whoever. And then you've got those ones that, I had one gentleman that was, we hackled each other the whole night. We had a
Right.
blast with it.
Right.
Got hugs by multiple people. But, it's also one of them things that when we get to go out there, you get to, for instance, Batman gets to go out there and this is going to sound funny. You going out there as Batman, you're dressed up as more of a modern day Batman.
Mm-hmm.
So, and more of a modern take on your Batman suit.
Right.
But when you go out to this event,
I kind of
you kind
Adam
of
Wested up a
you
little bit.
almost Adam Wested up. Right.
yes,
right.
exactly.
Right.
I know.
So-
I know what you're getting at.
Yeah.
What you're basically saying, when I go out there, I play it straight laced, but it's so straight laced that it's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's so square that you're like,
You go out there and you'll do the Batusi or
Right,
the floss,
yeah.
or you'll
Yeah.
you'll do something.
it's like, yeah. And so, yeah, and like, for instance, Wyatt and Chris,
Uh-huh.
doing Wolverine and
Deadpool. Yeah. Chris was awesome doing Deadpool,
Oh, yeah.
and they even did Bye Bye Bye. We got
Right.
Dennis, we got
You got
Chris out there doing Bye Bye Bye.
about
and-
taking out half the
and,
crowd.
yeah. And there is video. We just haven't posted it. And
We
it's
call it-
awesome.
We call it video, but it's actually blackmail.
Yes. But no, we get to, for instance, yes, I go out as Superman, but I get to, I still get to go out there and still get to stand there, puff my chest out a little bit, and I walk around. I do the Superman superhero stuff, but I get to. It's one of those things you can somewhat. For me, I do walk that thin line between the Clark Kent and Superman
Mhm.
when I'm out there with them. I can
Right.
cut up. It's not, it's not, I can literally,
And that one guy, he's about this tall and bald, kind of older
Uh-huh.
guy. And every year he comes up to you and he goes,
yeah,
and he points to,
can't talk.
then he points to me and goes,
Yeah, yep.
like you two going,
And then we
fight?
had, then he was out there. He was telling me that I was a chick. He would walk up to me and go. He'd look at me. He'd do this. He'd go, "You out here." He was giving me the sign language, like
Yeah.
"You get out here on the floor."
Yeah,
And then I was like, "No,
dancing.
no, I don't want to dance." And then he was, no, Superman don't want to dance. And he was like, "You are chicken. You get out here,
Yeah.
chicken."
Yeah.
So then
He's the
finally,
most verbal, non-verbal
oh
guy.
yeah.
I've ever
So I
met.
would get out there. We hackled
and
each other all night.
and I'm busting the gut.
So
laughing.
finally, I do get out there. We're doing like the cha-cha slide and stuff like that. And so I get out there and dance, and I'm doing stuff with everybody. And then he finally looks at me. He goes, "You know, chicken no more." And I'm like, yes. So yeah. Then he'd look at me. "Come on, get out here. You get."
Yeah.
He'd go, "You, me, you like this." And he'd go, "Dan,
If
get out here."
he could talk, he'd be out there dancing. And
Oh
be like,
yeah, we were.
like your turn. Shit,
Yeah,
take it
I mean,
away.
it was. We had a blast. Again,
I love
this
that guy.
this is one of my
I don't even know his name, and I love that guy.
one of our most favorite events. Got to meet a lot of people that I did know, and
Right.
this is from my personal side,
Right.
personal life.
Right.
And no, not in a bad way, because again, a lot of people
Yeah.
know that I'm a deputy sheriff.
Not this one.
So no, I do meet them, but it's through the courts.
Right.
Because of like guardianships,
Right.
conservatorships,
That kind
and
of
stuff
stuff.
like that. So a lot of the participants are from the Perryville area. Well, they're
Right.
from the surrounding area, Perryville, Cape, I think Madison County, Boulder County. So there's a lot of them that I did know that were actually in there. Got hugs from them, fist bumps and handshakes and high fives and hugs. But it was one of them things that when again they get to see me, and the cool thing is they know me because of me being at the office,
Right.
but then they see me as Superman when I'm doing A Night to Shine, and they play it up.
Right.
Sometimes some of them play it up, and I don't get called Deputy Johnson or I'll get called
Right.
or Lonnie or however they address me they'll come up, I'll get a hug, a high five, Superman, good seeing you today. And I was like, yeah, and we don't even talk about the stuff that goes on with that. It's all about them today, that and now. And so there's several of them that get to see me, that have seen me in both lights.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, it is cool to see the difference.
Here's the funny thing. On the Monday afterwards,
Uh-huh.
okay, Jeff and Tammy took a bunch of pictures.
Uh-huh.
Okay? They posted them on Facebook. Well, a lot of my coworkers either know Jeff or Tammy,
Right.
or are related to them.
Right.
And so I had
Well, and on top of that,
I had-
Tammy is a teacher in Jackson, so a lot of the a lot of them there were even students of that she has
Right.
at the school.
So
Oh, sorry.
when I
Go ahead.
walked in, I had a handful of people that said, "Man, we saw the pictures of that thing. Sound like you guys had a blast. That must be awesome." And that, so it's getting out there into the community.
Oh yeah.
It's not just our group and
Uh-huh.
the families of the people that were there.
Yeah.
It's word of mouth gets around. So
So
everybody's
so again, a lot of times mostly everybody sees us when we do a con or
Right.
something. No, we go out and we love doing cons. Don't get me wrong, but
Right.
we really love going out and doing the community events like what we did with the Night to Shine.
Right.
That is, and again, it is just. Those are fun. Birthday parties, when we go to birthday parties and visit kids and even adults. We even do some adult
Oh, yeah.
birthday parties.
I mean,
As in adult, as in like
everybody's over the age of 18.
yes,
Not as in everybody's unclothed.
yeah.
Okay.
So
Although we have been offered.
we have been offered.
You guys, do these.
We were at we were doing a charity event. We were at a Harley Davidson at a motorcycle shop at a motorcycle dealership because they were doing a poker run, and it started at the poker. And the poker run started at the dealership. And we were walking inside. We were just hanging out and having fun with everybody, bikers, kids, everybody. And one of the ladies that was behind the desk turned around and looked at you. I think it was you, me, and Dancing Deadpool. We had our Dancing Deadpool, and asked if we did birthday parties. And I was like, well, yeah, we do birthday parties. She goes, no, I would like for you to come do my birthday party. And I'm like,
what kind of cash flow?
So, yeah.
My shirt said, like, here's 20, put your shirt back on.
Put it on. It'd be like Coyote Ugly. Put it on. Put it on.
You know, yeah.
So-
Flash, I'll go. Well, let's see.
So, yeah, check it.
more.
Yeah. So check out Heroes for Kids, Heroes for Kids on Facebook, which you are on now. But check out the photos. There's awesome photos. I have no idea why it looks like Dennis is right, and we're talking about adult dancing and stuff like that. And here is a photo on our Facebook page of Dennis in Batman dancing on a jungle gym pole.
I'm just hanging off of it, like, yeah.
Put some music to it, and you're dancing off the pole.
Come on.
Da-na-na-na-na. Oh, wait a minute. But no, we had some awesome, it was an awesome night. Several photos. And and then, what was that? Jess and I, well, that was, again, a night to shine. Now, I hope everyone had for the next day, for those that have significant others, Saturday was February 14th, Valentine's Day. I don't know what you did or what a lot of our volunteers did, but I had the privilege of taking my wife. Now, again, here's the big thing about Jess. Jess's birthday was February 9th.
Okay.
So, and Valentine's Day being just a couple, basically a week later, she does not have a problem with, and we've done this many, many years. Again, we've been together for almost 32 years.
Right.
So she does not mind Valentine's Day and her birthday, blending them together.
Right.
So a while back, search it while I'm on Facebook. I follow a lot. I love 80s music, 80s rock music, 90s rock music. I love music. And one of my favorite bands is that I love listening to is Nelson. Matt and Gunnar Nelson, who is the sons of Ricky Nelson. For all the older folks here that watch, Ricky Nelson was movie star, also singer. Rio Bravo with John Wayne and a lot of other movies.
Right.
But Hello, Mary Lou, The Garden Party, those are some of his top Ricky Nelson. But then Nelson, the group, Matt and Gunnar, Only Time Will Tell, one of their biggest hits. But I took Jess to go see their concert, the Nelsons, which was Matt and Gunnar, in Nixa, Missouri, which is about 30 minutes over in the Springfield area, but it's about 30 minutes north of
it's about
Branson.
a 10-minute drive from Springfield.
Yeah, but it's about 30 minutes
drive
from Branson.
Yeah.
So we ended up getting a villa on the off season at the one of the golf courses there in Branson. Thank God, because it was very cheap. And the concert was actually, for those that have been here to the Heroes for Kids Comic Con. Oh, I don't know how the hell that happened. There we go. For those that have been here at the Heroes for Kids Comic-Con and know the auditorium that we have where the movie theater that we have in the Park Center, it was about the size of that, so about 300 people. Nelson played a lot of some of their number one hits, a lot of their hits, and then they went acoustic and did their dad's hits, also some of theirs. And then went back to rocking it back out.
Right.
And then, awesome show, about an hour and a half long. I recommend it for whether you're a couple or you like 80s music, 80s, early 90s music, or 90s music. Go see Nelson. It was an awesome show. It was probably one of the best shows I've seen in a while. I mean, what you hear on their album is what you hear on stage, so which is good. I like those types of groups. And then we pretty much hung out we went and had lunch down on the landing Sunday afternoon. Come back to the hotel or our little hidey hole hotel type deal that we had. And we found out that even in Silver Dollar, even in Branson, everything closes at 6 o'clock on Sunday. You figure it being a big tourist destination, and the streets, everything closed down. Museums, attractions, everything was at 6 o'clock.
Mm.
So we sat and watched TV and got our stuff packed where we could come home Monday morning. And then we were so beat up and tired that I didn't even realize it was Monday until it was too late. Like, oh no, I got to get my stuff together. So, definitely check out Nelson Rock Band. And I did pick up something while I was down there because they had one of them like toy stores.
Mm-hmm.
I did pick up something. I've seen it on, which was not this stuff, but this right here, Monopoly. It is still in the wrapper. I have not opened it, yes, which is shocking because I want to play it. X-Men 97 Monopoly. Seen it online. I was like, okay, I'm not out yet, just so and behold, we're walking through. I was like, oh, cool, let's go in this toy store. So we walked in the toy store, and lo and behold, they had it. They had two of them. So I picked it up, $50. But the game pieces are a little untraditional.
Yes.
But it's got Wolverine's cowl, Cyclops' visor, Magneto's helmet, Rogue's gloves, Gambit's cards, and Storm's thunderbolt or lightning bolt. I don't know why they call it a thunderbolt because it's actually a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
But and then the Monopoly money all has like different characters' faces on it. Full X-Men, everything is related X-Men wise in it, but not bad. I picked it up at the game at this game store for $45. So awesome! I can't wait to play it. May get you over here, and that way you can wear Wolverine's cowl on your pinky or Cyclops' visor on your index finger or something like that.
Yeah.
Definitely, I've got Gambit's cards, so that's going to be the.
Yeah, you've
So,
already
yeah.
called dibs on
I've
that.
already called dibs on Gambit's cards, so yeah.
So better not invite Paul over. He'll grab the Gambit's cards and you'll be like,
That ain't happening.
Yeah.
No, Gambit gets the cards. But no, so yeah, that was a little thing I picked up while I was down there. Jess got an autograph from Matt and Gunnar Nelson, so which was cool. So yeah, I mean, it was that weekend again, starting off with A Night to Shine, and for me anyway, starting it off with A Night to Shine,
Right.
and then ending it with a weekend with my wife celebrating her birthday / Valentine's Day. It was just an awesome weekend for me. So I mean, besides A Night to Shine, how was it for you?
It was actually quite laid back. Let's see. I did something very romantic on February 14th. I mopped the entire place, did all my laundry, and cleaned the bathrooms, which most women find very sexy. You know?
So he is. So for all those that are watching this, this is not the dating show, but if we can get him somebody, I mean, now again,
I clean house.
he
guys.
cleans house real good. He takes care of himself. I've known him for 11 years. I hope that's not. Hopefully, that's not a deal breaker for him. Awesome guy. He now just to give you a heads up, when you do open his closet in his room, he does role play a lot. I mean, if you want him to throw on the 70s wig that Ash got and be Austin Powers, he does an awesome Austin Powers.
Yeah, baby. which I'm going to be doing at the Big River Comic Con.
Here are just a
in
couple
March.
weeks.
Just a couple weeks. In fact, that's on March 13th.
Yes.
And I've been told last year I got chewed out by
Yes.
the promoters of this event. They were like, dude, we love you. We love your cosplay and all this stuff. Your Captain America's great. Your Green Lantern's great. Your Batman's great. You never come to this thing again in any one of those characters. You have to come as Austin Powers.
Okay.
And the lady, well, not Debbie,
Hey.
but not
You're
Debbie,
talking loud enough, it's going to bleed over.
Sorry.
not just, well, Debbie's
Yeah.
the main promoter of it.
Right.
She's got some aides, and one of them, every time she sees me, I got to do Austin Powers.
Right.
And she's the one that jumped down my crap. And she told Big River is mostly run by the ladies.
Right.
They're running the show.
Hey, wait a
So-
minute. That almost sounds like Heroes for Kids.
Yeah.
And Mary
Yeah.
Jo and Jess runs this.
Right.
So we just
Well,
promote the hell out of it.
But they're in this particular case, they're the two queen bees. You go
Yeah.
to them for the answers. Whereas with Big River Comic Con, it's almost everybody that's
Oh
involved
yeah.
is ladies. And she was telling all these ladies, I know Austin Powers. And they were like, oh, well, we got to meet him. So I spent a good part of my time there.
Yep.
I go there and they're like, you got to do the voice. You got to do the voice.
As Batman, he does the voices Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then I'm going, yeah, baby. So that makes it even funnier because I'm dressed as Batman while I'm doing
Or Captain America.
or Captain America. And then, but I mean,
Pull
Tinker.
my shield, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got something to throw at you, baby. More mojo. It's like. but last year they had a lady dressed as Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
And, she was nice and everything. And then I did the Austin Powers voice. And then she was like, ah. I was like, oh my God. Austin Powers, I don't know what it is about that guy, but he makes the ladies
Yeah.
crazy.
So again, ladies, this isn't his dating profile, but again, he cosplays, he role plays. So you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And just to give you a heads up, he did get new glasses.
Yes.
He did, and they've got the gold frame, so he's trying to bring out that inner Elvis.
Yes, yes.
So they're
Yes.
just not as dark as what Elvis is. But I mean, come on. I mean,
I've got a pair that's got polarized lenses in them. They're
Yeah.
sunglasses. Okay. I come walking out and every time one of my friends who hasn't seen me in the new glasses yet sees the polarized ones, he's like, Maverick, don't fly below the hard deck. Do you feel the need for speed?
Yeah.
I always get a Top Gun reference. Today, before I came over here, I was at the Rhodes getting myself a tea, and when I come out, I still had on the shades.
Right.
And this was right before the sun went down. And as I was walking out, they were playing. Some guy had on his stereo. He had Eye of the Tiger, and So it's dun 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 dun. So I'm like walking through my car, and this lady, she was about my age. She kind of goes like this. Like, yeah, I still got
See,
baby.
he's not Elvis Presley, he's Elmo Presley
Yeah,
because he's shorter,
yeah.
a little thicker.
She's back here dying. Yes, I win the internet for the day.
Please be cruel. So, back to, and as you see, we do have a few other things up here. We just, we're promoting. So we just wanted to add a little bit. So you got The Witcher, Conan, God of War. We got the Avengers. We got X-Men. So yeah. So we're just advertising a little bit of everything. Now, real quick, we have on March 3rd. Toyman up in St. Louis. It's a
No, it's
machine.
March 8th.
March 8th. I'm sorry. March 8th. I'm sorry. But March 8th, we have Toyman up at the Machinist Hall.
Right.
And, Bridgeton, Missouri. Heroes for Kids will be there, definitely. Just don't know what character I'll be. But we will not have any of the phone forgery stuff. We will have some of our stuff out there. And who remembers the movie Grease? John Travolta?
Who doesn't?
Okay. They will have their special guests that will be at Toyman. Remember Eugene?
Yeah.
Eugene will be from
Eugene
Grease.
Fesnick.
Yes, will be at Toyman for March 8th. So come on out to
that's
Toyman.
awesome.
It's Machinist Hall, Bridgeton, Missouri, March 8th from, I think it's like 9 to 2. Come on out. Come out and hang out with Heroes for Kids. You'll never know what character I'm going to be in, but I'll be there signing autographs. We'll be taking donations for Heroes for Kids.
Mhm.
We'll have our set. Heroes for Kids. We'll have our setup done up there. Phone Forgeries won't be with us at this show because we will be getting ready for BRCC the following week, Big River Comic Con in Hannibal. Now that show is awesome as well. BRCC. Let me see. Can we pull up BRCC? BRCC. Hold on. BRCC. Let me do that. Let me do this. Oh, that. And
Yes.
Big River Comic Con. Dude, now this one here, which is March 13th and 14th, 2006. New location, Hannibal High School. Corif, in the Corif, I'm hoping I pronounced that right, Corif Gym.
Hmm.
The address is 4650 McMasters Avenue, Hannibal, Missouri. Now this is going to be an awesome lineup. They have who loves Star Wars?
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't? They have one of the Jabba's guards.
Right.
From Return, so one of the Grimorian guards from Return of the Jedi. They have Stephen Costantino. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Then they have, who loves the WWE, WWF, Football Hall of Famer, WWE Hall of Famer, Ron Simmons.
Yeah.
And yes, I want to do this. I'm going to get slapped when I get up. Ron, boom, Simmons. Now, we also have the man, the comic man, one of the comic men.
Are we talking About the Red Skull?
No, I'm talking
the other
about Ming Chen.
Oh, okay, Ming Chen.
Okay. From the Comic Book Men, will be at
Okay.
Awesome Guy as well. Now, then we've got the other gentleman. Now, this guy here,
He is.
he
the Red
is.
Skull.
He's had his face painted red.
Yes.
He's had a mace on his arm.
Yes, that's true.
He's been a robot
Yes.
named Ultron.
Yes.
He's been a telepath in a wheelchair, even.
Mhm.
Matter of fact,
He's done the voice. He's not
But-
he's not only a live action actor, he's a voice actor as well. So
yes.
he's
So
done-
we have the awesome, the talented Ross Marquand will be at Big River Comic Con. All four of these guests will be at Big River Comic Con on March 13th and 14th, Hannibal, Missouri. So it's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see them. There's going to, again, vendors. Again, Heroes for Kids will be there. Foam Forgeries will be there. There's going to be gaming, cosplay, sketch battles, vendors. Please check out their website at Big River Comic Con, all one word, all lowercase, .com. So check it out. March 13th and 14th. So again, come out, let's have some fun. Not only at Toyman the week before on the 8th, but the weekend after that, come out to Big River Comic Con in Hannibal, Missouri. So it's going to be, both of those are going to be some awesome shows.
Yeah.
Then, well, heck with it. I'll just do it. Well, let's do it. Let's do this. Do this. Then we have SI Comic Con coming up. SI Comic Con coming up 2026. Is it going to give it to me? Yes, it did. Hallelujah. Tickets are on sale. Yours truly, will be emceeing the costume contest. We have the Boar Predator himself, Wyatt Weed, will be there. We have voice actor, Haven Parshell will be there. I'm trying to find a little bit more. So it's going to be awesome. So tickets are on sale. Vendors, get ready. That is March 21st in Benton, Illinois. We will be there at that one. So that is going to be awesome. Artists, vendors, gaming. Wyatt Weed is awesome. I've known him for quite a few years. Matter of fact, just to give you a little, I'm actually in a movie with Wyatt Weed.
Oh, really?
Yes, I am. So, waiting on a date.
Mm-hmm.
So check out, I've shared it on my page quite a bit. But check out not only my page, but check out Bishop Stevens' page, who was one of the actor, director, writer, producer. But it's called Blood in Baton Rouge Volume 1. I am in the trailer is out now. I am in the trailer, but you don't really know it's me unless you know who I am. You get to see like my left arm, left side of my chest, and my hip. I'm standing in one of the shots. So that's all you get to see in me. I know it's me because of the shirt I'm wearing. But I'm awesome. I get to play Detective Ben O'Donnell in the movie. So we're just waiting on the red carpet date and stuff like that. But it is based on a true story about the Baton Rouge serial killer Derek Todd Lee. So it's going to be awesome. I had the honor and privilege to play one of the actual real life detectives in the that actually was in part of the task force for that. And so again, Hopefully it does well. Hopefully somebody out there sees it, likes what I've done in the movie, and I get more opportunities to do some other cool stuff. So
Yeah.
it's going to be awesome. So let's see. So yeah, so that so check out that. So like, share, follow that. It's called Blood in Baton Rouge Volume 1, which is the Derek Todd Lee story. Check it out. Again, I got it pinned in my page, Lonnie Johnson. I've got it on my page. So let's have some fun with it. Like it, share it, follow it for all updates and information on that. Sorry, had to get that plug out there for the.
Yeah.
I mean, not every day I get to. I had to. I don't want to talk more about the movie, but it was fun. I got to learn a lot from everybody. I've cosplaying and acting so if everybody thinks, oh, well, I cosplay and so I should be able to act. Two totally different. We ad lib when we know our comic books. So when we do a character, we study the comics. We've got 85 years of history, for instance. For 85 plus years for Batman and Superman.
Right.
Okay. We've got 85 years of Batman and Superman history that we play off of.
Right.
Same way, Gambit, 30 plus years. Captain America, almost 50 plus years.
Something more like 7.
Yeah, something like. But again, we've playing off of the characters that we do. It's just go out there and we roll with it. Acting on, and this is going to sound funny, doing the job and playing an officer on screen compared to doing the job in real life, it's totally different.
Right.
Again, cosplaying, we ad lib, we do what we just go out there and do it. When, and again, this isn't me rolling up on a scene in real life, rolling up on a scene and boom, 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 boom. We've got our boxes to check.
Mm-hmm.
When we go out on a scene, we're doing our investigations, we're doing this,
Right.
that, and the other. When you're reading a script, you have to follow the script.
Right.
And that was hard for me, 100%. So Wyatt was one of them that I talked to quite a few times with the couple days that we were on set together.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the other actors that was on the set with me, Bishop Stevens
Right.
was another one. I would talk to when I could get a chance to on like what he was wanting, because again, I'm not playing myself on the scene.
Right.
I'm trying to portray somebody else, and what he want. I can think all day long on how this person was,
Right.
but it was a different mindset that you had to get into,
Right.
because I couldn't walk in there because again, there was something I had to get past my own experiences on regardless on what I've done, because you got to figure, we talked a little bit about how he wrote the script and everything else and that was, because again, this is something that was done many years ago.
Right.
So all that information is out there, and that's what we're doing this off of.
Right.
So, and I've got to come in as a detective, acting like I'm blind to everything that's going on.
Right.
And
And not to mention that, when you're acting, they set up the scene, and you sell it. Okay?
right.
Then they move the camera over here and set up the lighting for that.
Take
And then
two.
take 2, and then you do it again.
Yeah.
And then they go over here and they get a and they got to keep delivering the same.
Yeah, and that also depends on right. So it's not you walking into something and you get that fresh take on it.
Right.
So again,
unlike cosplay where we just wing it and throw it out there and we bounce it off of each other or whatever.
right.
And then sometimes,
It's a hit and miss,
it's a
right?
hit and miss. Whereas with acting, it's all boom, boom, lights, time.
Yeah,
Get it when
the
the wind's
script
right
can
and all that
change.
stuff,
The
yeah.
script can change just a little bit, but you
Right.
still have, but not to where it's like you
Right.
not blow up. So and just so again, learning a lot, being able to act in that setting. And doing what I did. So again, I want to thank everybody on the cast, the crew, everybody there that flat out say it carried me. Because I was out of my element. Matter of fact, I think at one time I called Jess at one point. A little story. I called Jess at one point, and I was still mic'd up. Mike was still on. Luckily, I didn't say anything to.
Maybe when I get back home, I'm
Maybe, but again, no, but it was again, one of them come back out and went, hey, just to give you a heads up, we know you're on the phone because you're still mic'd up. No, oh crap. Luckily,
you didn't hear me in the restroom, did you?
You didn't say anything. You didn't say anything, but just to give you a heads up, you're still mic'd up. So they shut the mic. But again, I was out of my element. I'll flat out say it. I was out of my element. So my mind was not.
Right.
My mind was not
You don't
there.
know all
It was
the
like-
ins and outs
right.
of it, yeah.
So I was out of my element. I didn't have, like when we do cosplay,
Right.
I have my support, the same way with all of us in our cosplay group.
Right.
We have our support system, and our support system is each other.
Right.
I have my routine when I put on Superman, when you put on Batman.
Right.
Even if you don't know it, you have your routine that you put on Batman or you put on Captain America. You have that routine that you do to flip that switch to walk out into the crowd and be Batman or Captain America
Right.
or Austin Powers.
Right.
My same thing. When Jess helps me get suited up, when she's helping me get into that, turning that dial down and the Lonnie dial down and that Superman dial up.
Right.
There is that, and then she'll walk out and I'll tell her, I have this thing that I will go, okay, give me a minute. I'll be out there,
Right.
and then I'm out there. It's almost like that internal prayer, basically. I get myself into that mindset. And then when I step out of that curtain or through that door or into,
As soon as you're out in front of that crowd,
it's not, hi,
you
how
flip
are
that
you?
switch, yeah.
You have once that door opens or once that once that door opens or that curtain opens, you walk out the door and it's that you walk out. For me, it's especially when I'm in Superman. It's I open that door. When that door opens or that curtain opens, it's that you're not, from me standing that one step, you go from the relaxed back, and then that door opens and it's,
Yeah.
you've got that broader chest, and you've got that broader chest when you walk through that door.
Right.
That mindset, that switch flips.
Right.
You are Superman or Batman per se. That when you walk out that door, and
Here's another thing I've noticed in my regular life when I'm walking along. I just round the corner. I don't think anything of it. But if I'm wearing Batman, there's a little bit of that swoop in there. There's a little bit of a twist. To give that extra little flair to the
it's
cape.
fun. You
Yeah.
said that. Well, watch me when I do my black suit,
Right?
my the regeneration, Superman regeneration
Right.
suit. I've wore the cape so much. Watch me when I walk with it. If you watch my hands when I walk around a table, I act like the cape is still there. And then I will
to
act
keep it
like
from catching
from
on
catching a
it's
door.
a phantom cape. On.
Yeah, and I have a phantom cape on me.
Yeah.
So again, I want to thank everybody that was on the cast, the crew, literally walking me through. Mike Brand, Bishop Stevens, Jen Horniker, Brown.
So let me ask you, this,
Just to everybody. All the way down to the cameraman, the mic guy, the light guy, everybody on there. They helped. I mean, it was one of those things.
Right.
My first time being in front of a camera, doing that much or that big of a production.
Right.
It was awesome. Now I have done stuff with, I've done stuff with Bridges Imaging Productions.
Right.
And remember we had the 13th Darkness stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
We've done a little bit with that. I wasn't in front of the camera as much.
Right.
And it's nothing, and it's not, I'm not saying anything negative about that. And again, I was playing the same role with what little I got to film in on that.
Right.
I don't know, this just felt different. I guess it was because I was at a different location. I didn't have, there was a lot of, and I guess it was because a lot of it was, there was a lot of people I didn't know at that one compared to what we had doing 13th Darkness.
Right.
It was easier.
Yeah.
It was a little easier to snap into character when I was doing
Well,
this.
you're comfortable with your co-stars because you knew them in 13th Darkness.
Yeah.
So when you guys got in front of the camera, all of a sudden it was, okay, this is like that La La Land between
Right.
acting and
Well,
cosplay that you just threw
Right.
out there.
Well, and on top of that, with 13th Darkness, it was a script that we were making up. Yes, we had a script, but I had more liberty per se to
right.
do what I needed to do with that character.
Right.
As far as what Blood and Baton Rouge, I think when with that there it was, I'm literally portraying somebody else. So that was a nervous setting for me. It wasn't like I was projecting a fictional character like Batman, Superman, or Gambit, or
Right.
I was literally portraying. So I had to not only get what I had right on screen, but I also had to get. I was worried about making sure I paid homage to the real life detective that was actually in that, and
Right.
also pay homage to all the victims. And because again, this is a real life story.
Did you have to, because it's down in Baton Rouge, did you get to do a Cajun accent?
No, I did not. I did not do that.
You did regular Lonnie Johnson?
I
voice?
did regular Lonnie Johnson voice.
Okay.
I didn't change it up.
Okay, which brings another question then. When you do Gambit
Uh-huh.
at a con or something, do you find it hard to speak regular while you're dressed as Gambit?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no. When I
mean-
take that back.
I guess when you're talking to Jess and you're like, hey, you got the booth or whatever, you got no problem doing that, but what about interacting with the people?
I try going full. Now, here's the thing about Gambit, though. A lot of people don't understand. Everybody thinks, oh, it's Gambit. He's from New Orleans. He's, okay. I was back in December.
Right?
Okay, we went down to Cajun Con.
Right?
I did Gambit for Cajun Con.
Right?
I was the only Gambit at Cajun Con.
Right?
I could barely walk down the aisle.
Right.
I was getting photos left and right. I was getting photos enough. It was so packed, and I was getting so bombarded. Just couldn't hardly got any photos of me down there.
Right.
And when we did, those are the ones I posted. But I mean, I talk the dialect. And everybody thinks, oh God, he's going to talk like everybody pictures. When they say, oh, Gambit's a Cajun, and everybody pictures the Water Boy, the coach from Waterboy.
Yeah.
Or Uncle Dubé from Hard Target.
Right.
You know, the problem is that everybody is so hooked on what they see in a movie. We were down there in, again, Gonzales, Louisiana, less than 30 minutes from New Orleans.
Right.
Okay? Literally 15 minutes from Baton Rouge.
Right.
Two of their biggest cities.
Right.
Okay? And they were talking just like us. That literally, drive to Sykeston, people in Sykeston had a bigger, thicker accent than people down to where we were at.
Wow.
Yeah. So everybody's talking, oh my God, Gambit doesn't have the, you know, when they hear Gambit in the, and on top of that, they don't realize that when, you know, even in the comic books, yes, Gambit talks with the, you know, he changes the D's to T's and he talk a little like this. You know, or hello, Chef, how are you? You know, see, I can roll right into that. And I met a full-blooded 100% Cajun down there that started talking to me. And I told him, I said, hold up a second, slow it down just a little. He goes, what, too hard to understand? I said, no. I said, I'm not from around here. Yes, I understand it. I said, just slow it down so I can understand it a little better. And I understood him perfectly. So again, and he was talking that full 100% Cajun muddied accent. And that's no disrespect to them down there. Because, you know, and it's one of them that, and what people don't understand is, yes, he's from the Louisiana area, but he moved to New York.
Yeah.
Okay. And to New York. So he was also, you know, but again, if you've read the comics, okay, in the comics, it clearly, I mean, there are people in the comics, Rogue, Wolverine, Cyclops, Cassandra, the Benefactor, a Hammerhead from Spider-Man villain, Kingpin, you know, there Magneto, Apocalypse. There's a lot. Everybody has said in the comic book, because, you know, they're used to, Gambit's from, everybody goes, Gambit's from Louisiana. So he's got that. There have been numerous times in the comic books that everybody goes, when you go back home, your accent comes back. He does not have the Cajun accent in the comic book all the time.
Right.
So, because he's from all over, his dialect changes.
Wherever he's at.
You know, that's
not unusual.
No, and it's
like when I was down lived down in Texas for a while.
Right.
I came home on leave.
What do we got on here? Who's on here?
Adrian,
hey son, how's it going? Hey, anybody that's on here, please say hi. You got a question? We're getting into this like we're
we've got a lot to catch
We're
up
on
on.
like Donkey Kong tonight. Come on.
But yeah, like when I lived down in Texas, you know, this was in those years when Dallas was on TV and all that stuff. When I came home, I accidentally called Mom Miss Janet. You know,
Right.
Which is normal for them to do for their mother. And my mom goes, oh, well, I'm not Mom anymore. I'm like,
Sorry,
Mama Janet. Like,
Yeah.
I had a hard time getting out of it because I'm so used to talking to the people down there and adopting their way of speech that, and you know, like for instance, when I'm doing Austin Powers, I have a hard time while I'm dressed up in that outfit to talk normally to people.
Right.
They're like, "Hey, Dennis," I'm like, "Yeah, baby, what do you want?" You know.
Yeah.
It's like, I just,
or you look at him and go, yeah, baby, who's Dennis? Or
But as soon as
right.
But as soon as I get back into regular clothes, then I'm right back.
Right.
Dennis.
You know, that's like
not
Superman.
good.
It's like me as Superman. And you almost go back to that, you know, back early days when you had the Spirit and Superman.
Right.
You know, back in the radio serials. that were out there. You know, hi, I'm Clark Kent from the Daily Planet. This looks like a job for Superman. Or you have and they also carried it off into for all those younger kids that are now getting into a lot of it. He-Man did the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, there was also He-Man, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power. You know, that change.
Yeah.
You know, you had so you know.
Well, even Batman drops an octave and
Right.
puts a smoke in. So,
Right.
So, hi, I'm Bruce Wayne. And then it turns into, I'm Batman.
Yeah, or you've got
I'm the Knight.
right, and Kevin Conroy is the one
Yeah.
that brought that famous.
Right.
But actually, no, it was Michael Keaton
Michael
that
Keaton.
actually did it
Michael
because
Keaton just dropped it a little bit.
Right.
Put a little smoke behind it.
Kevin Conroy
Yeah.
did that. You could tell when it was Bruce Wayne and Batman when Kevin
Well,
Conroy.
you're talking about voice acting. You got to kind of do
Right.
that. Even Mark Hamill would do that. Certain laughs conveyed certain emotions.
Right.
When he's totally gleeful at what's happening, there's that he, and then when there's I'm about to do something harmful to you,
Right.
then there's that sinister.
You know,
edge to it.
so you know that's the same way with me doing. You know, that's the same way with me doing Superman.
Right.
You know, hi, I'm Lonnie Johnson. Hello, I'm Superman.
Oh.
See, they're just, I get that. I drop it just a little bit of an octave. Hi, I'm Lonnie Johnson. How are you? I'm Deputy Sheriff of Perry County Sheriff's Office.
Which is
Hello,
funny
I'm
when
Superman.
when I was in the homecoming parade
Yeah,
in
so,
21,
right.
I showed up in costume. My classmates were like, who is this? And I'm like, I'm Batman.
Right.
And they were like, we still don't know who you are. But as soon as I removed the mask and used my normal voice, then they're
Right.
oh,
Dennis?
man,
Yeah.
it's Dennis. Okay.
No, Gambit the same way. See, I talk like this, but then when you get Gambit comes out. Gambit, and again, a lot of it when I get ready to, especially for characters I don't do a lot,
Mm-hmm.
I will sit and I will put on X-Men. You know
You do that.
I will put on X-Men and I will listen to Chris Porter. And here, there's another thing. Chris Porter is actually French Canadian.
Right.
So he's got that French Cajun
Right.
accent, not that Creole Cajun.
Right.
So again, everybody's used to hearing Chris Porter pull it off, and AJ, son of a gun, the guy that does the voice now for Gambit, dude does awesome. He
Right.
doesn't sound like, he's got a little bit of it, but he doesn't sound like Chris Porter.
Right.
But he also does more Gambit, but he's the voice of Gambit now in Marvel Rivals, all the Marvel games. He's in X-Men 97. So again, when I do the Crow, I turn on the Crow movie and I watch Brandon Lee. I watch his mannerisms. I play that character when I
Right.
walk out. It just, again, it's just different. So now, real quick, let's get to this
Yes,
because I know we're already an hour in, which is awesome.
Yeah, and I got someplace to be at 9. So.
Oh, okay.
So.
See, look at that. See, awesome ladies. See, look at that. You're already calling in. See, this is.
That's right. 1-800 find a stud.
Okay. On that note, Heroes for Kids Comic-Con,
July 18th and 19th. Yes.
Perry Park Center, celebrating America's
Semiquintessence.
Yeah, there we go.
Semiquincentennial.
There we
There we
go.
go.
Okay. Ticket sales will be live, available. No, this is no joke. April 1st.
Yeah.
So, Heroes for Kids and Villainous Grounds proudly brings to you Heroes for Kids Comic-Con. Get this little thing down here now. Proceeds this year are recipients. Due to it being America's birthday this year, the Missouri National Veterans Wall and
Camp Hope.
Camp Hope.
Yes.
So We want to, so again, this is going to be an awesome year this year. And again, there are still more stuff to come. So again, oh my God, we're at 144 days. No. Yeah. So 2 of our guests that we've got coming in, we've been working on both of these guys for a long time. This guy here who likes Deadpool.
Deadpool destroys the Marvel Universe.
Deadpool destroys the Marvel Universe. This is the guy that wrote it.
Yes.
So, Cullen Bunn, best-selling comic book author, will be here in Perryville. Yes. So Cullen Bunn will be here. Check it out. We've got a link here. It tells you all the stuff. He's wrote for DC, Marvel, done stuff. He's got his own stuff out there. But dude, come on. Yeah, this is awesome. This guy is sweet.
Yeah.
Then we also have the awesome cover artist, comic cover model and cosplay artist, Jonathan McDaniels. If you haven't checked out his artwork, holy cow. I mean, it's just awesome. It's awesome work. We have best-selling and award-winning author, Brandon Snyder. He has done a lot of children's books and stuff like that. So, DC, Marvel, children's book. You know, the little golden,
Chelsea just came in. What? To the chat. Hey, Chelsea, how's it going? She said, hi, and then she said, he's got a date with Justice.
Just ice. Oh,
Super Ken, we'll see you there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look forward to
we've
seeing
got-
Superman.
Yes. We have Brandon T. Snyder will be here. So awesome to get. I've read and seen some of his work, but I have not seen this gentleman personally. So it's going to be awesome getting him here. Then we also have we're welcoming back the Bronze DC Comics Bronze Age Batgirl. Karen Whitfield will be here. So, yes, it's going to be awesome. She'll be signing autographs. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we're trying to do some type of VIP package for like autographs, tickets, and a print, and I don't know. There's stuff in the works. So that's awesome. And then who doesn't like Red Dead Redemption, the video game, especially Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yes.
Who doesn't like the TV show Twisted Metal? Seen it? Awesome. And who doesn't like Disney's Haunted Mansion?
Yeah.
We have the awesome, the talented Creek Wilson going to be here. So it's going to be awesome seeing him here as well. And again, there is more to come. So if anybody wants to sponsor or anything, please let us know. Vendor booths are still available. Please go online. You can get them here at the heroesforkidscomiccon.org.
Yep.
So Villains Cafe is working on our
Menu.
And we want to do a real quick shout out to some of our vendors right now. We have Republic Monitor, the City of Perryville. We have the Advanced Labor Day Picnic. We have the Butler County Emergency Management and Homeland Security Agency. We have Benningford of Perryville and Mattingly Box Store for Dental. And there are more that we will be adding. So please, if you would love to donate, please get on here. It's up here.
Yeah. Not only do we have vendor forms, we have donation forms.
Donation forms, sponsorships. If anybody would love to do that, please, because 100% of this money, well, not only does it help us pay for our guests that we got coming in, but it also, after expenses are paid for the show, 100%, I will repeat, 100% of this goes right back out to the community,
Right.
which helps
These guys.
those guys right there. If you haven't been to the Missouri National Veterans Wall, it's awesome going out there.
Yes.
They just added more to their walking path out there. And we love working with them. We've done Heroes for Kids has done quite a few events out there at the wall, meeting our veterans and the veterans' families. So it's awesome and humbling. And some of the veterans that we get to visit there, we've also met at. I haven't been out to Camp Hope personally, but we have met veterans that go out to Camp Hope.
Right.
So both of them are awesome organizations. So please, all the help.
Get off that countdown calendar.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. We're still working on it. We've got some. Whoa. Whoa. All right. We've got Boot Hill Bat Fam. We've got Chelsea Queen Cosplay, Colonel, Ambush, Homemade Jewelry, and yours truly, all your weapon needs, cosplay, and a LARPing, and just fun, just to whack somebody with. We got Foam Forgeries, Heroes.
Believe it or not, when you hit me in the thigh, I almost went like this.
Oh, I saw it.
I was like,
House of Collectibles 1611. Oh, man. Die as you deserve to.
Okay.
We have Independent Thinker Comics, J and N 3D prints.
Yeah.
We have Low Cools. We have Quilting Mother CR Printing. We have Raymond Santa Funko Pops. There we go. And our awesome and deliciously beveraged Villainous Grounds. So those are what we have right now. More to come.
And just to let you know about J&N 3D prints, last year they made me a bat symbol.
Mm-hmm.
And it's sitting on my nightstand. Then I turn it on, and my son likes it.
Oh, sweet.
So ladies, I have a bat signal in my bedroom. If you need me, call.
Okay, for vendors, we have a link here online, or just get a hold of Jess. I know she's sent out multiple emails. Get them turned in again. For those that have been to our show, know that our floor fills up pretty quick,
Right.
especially when we start doing stuff like this.
Right.
Also, if you guys would like any of our hype cards, let us know. Look pretty cool. They've got, it says Heroes for Kids Comic-Con, July 18th and 19th, Prairie Park Center, with our 2 recipients. On the back of it, it's got for more information, tickets, opportunities, blah, 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 with a QR code to this website. If anybody would like any of these, let us know. We'll get them printed out for you and get them to you.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's going to be, again, it's going to be an awesome show. Can't wait. Get that back to our homepage. So yeah, okay. But again, I'm looking forward to it. Again, I'm working on possibly a few new costumes to hopefully bring out within this next year. So it's going to be some fun.
Right.
So
I have a feeling I'm going to be Captain America for one day
yeah,
because of the
right. Semi-quincentennial. I just said it.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go. So I'll probably be Captain America for one of those, and then because Karen Whitfield's going to be here, probably.
Batman. Okay.
Okay. So anyway,
and for those people that want to know what we've got out here in front, just to give you a heads up, yes, Foam Forgeries. Jess and I help run it. Hence another reason why we help advertise a little bit about Foam Forgeries. Again,
before beating people up with it.
Before beating people up with it. Okay, we have this one here. A lot of people know. Okay, this one here is Mjolnir. This here is more historically accurate, and it is from the God of War Ragnarok game. So this is Thor from who was voiced by Ryan Hurst, who is playing if I'm not
Kratos.
mistaken, Kratos
Yes.
in the God of War movie.
Right.
So through Amazon. So how awesome. So we have Mjolnir here, so again, we have these available. So this one here, no, was not held by Ryan Hurst, but I'm hoping that I can get to a con and maybe have mine, this one here, signed by Ryan Hurst for my collection. That would be awesome. And then we also have
Barely.
the Marvel Universe, Chris Hemsworth version for Mjolnir, which a lot of more people know that version than they do this one.
The only reason I'm able to lift this is because of Captain America.
Yeah. Then we go for so movies, video games, and then we have also movie, video game. We have Witcher swords. We have 7 different Witcher swords. This is just one of them. Very light. Again, and yes, we do pistols. That is actually Devil May Cry. But again, very flexible. These aren't your typical Walmart brand swords.
No.
So they're made out of a high density foam with a fiberglass core. So very good and sturdy. I'll whack Dennis with it.
Yeah.
Then I've got not only here's another movie one. If people that know this one, Conan, the Atlantean sword. So we've got it. We've got Thundercats. So we also get a little bit more historical in there as well. It's Mjolnir, video games. We have that one there. Those are hard to get. That one there is my wife's. But we are once we get those in, they go quick. Keyblades from Kingdom Hearts.
Right.
So yeah, they go by pretty quick. We've got some single shot airsoft stuff that we do as well. Again, everything is all safe for kids. So again, and for airsoft stuff, you have to be over the age of 18 to purchase. So yeah, there you go. A little plug in for Foam Forgeries.
Yes.
But again, Heroes for Kids, comiccon.org, gets you all your information and all your updated information on Heroes for Kids Comic-Con.
Right.
So check out, again, Toyman.
Hi, Thad.
Hey, Thad, how's it going? Well, Toyman, we got March 8th in St. Louis at the Bridgeton Machinist Hall. And Eugene from Greece will be there. We have BRCC, Big River Comic Con, which is the 13th and 14th of March, that following week. We have one of the Jabba the Hutt's guards. We have Ming from A Comic Man.
Right.
We have damn Ron Simmons. And then we have, yes, I know, leave me alone. We have the awesome, talented Ross Marquand will be there as well. So that will take you to pretty much, and then the following weekend, we have, then the following weekend after BRCC, man, 3 weekends right in a row, bam, bam, bam. We have SICon in Benton, Illinois. And I was having trouble navigating through the page on here, but one of their big stars they've got in there is Wyatt Weed, who was in Star Trek and was also the Boar Predator from Predator 2, and also the mayor of Blood and Baton Rouge. So it's going to be awesome, which was a movie that I was in.
Right.
So
Eddie-
awesome.
The guy that played Eugene Felsnick, his name is Eddie Deason.
Eddie Deason. All right, awesome.
He also
Thank you.
played the know-it-all kid in the Polar Express.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
So we got Polar Express is there as well.
Yeah, so.
So that takes
Eddie
you,
Deason.
that pretty much takes you all the way through the month of March and a little hint of what you're going to get in July. So yeah, other than that, I mean, I'm looking forward to this year.
Oh, yeah.
We've got, events upon events. We've got meet and greets upon meet and greets. New costumes coming out.
I'm getting some upgrades done.
I'm looking into doing a closet clean out. And this is going to somewhat shockingly, but some of that closet clean out will be Superman.
Really?
So, Some of that closet clean out will be Superman. But here's the kicker. It'll be replaced with some Superman.
Okay.
Okay. Again, I'm not a spring chicken anymore.
Right.
I've been talking about this for a while.
Right.
I'm looking at getting some of the older. I'm looking at getting some of the older version suits.
Kingdom Come.
I've got one Kingdom Come, but I've got the
George
darker.
Reeves.
Possibly a George Reeves. I'm looking but I want to do a few older.
I like.
Hey, what? I want to do some of the older versions, what is that? Superman Beyond, Superman from Batman Beyond. Possibly get into that character some.
Okay.
So there's a few suits I want to possibly transition out and bring in other
The older versions,
the
yeah.
older versions. That way because again, dyeing my hair. Yeah, I have no problem dyeing my hair
Right.
or covering
What you
up
got
the
left?
covering up the solar panel. But again, when you're doing it so much. Again, it's getting up in the morning, it's showering, getting the hair wet, styling it, and it's not much styling. I will tell you that much. Because again, I put a little bit of gel in my hair this morning, and it's pretty much fell to Superman. It does it naturally. So I mean, Jess takes a little bit of spray, dabs it on my hair to cover up. Now, when I dye my hair, unfortunately, even after she dyes my hair, I get my hair dyed, I still end up with that Kingdom Come look right here in this area.
Which is why you're thinking about doing Mr. Fantastic.
Right, which is right.
Yes.
I still and that and also with Mr. Fantastic, I won't have to dye my hair as much. Because he's got brown, sometimes even blonde hair.
Right.
So I won't even have to do anything with my hair. Really. So, and also with Mr. Fantastic, if I want to
Scruff it up,
if I want to scruff it up, I can leave the facial hair and come out with the facial hair on.
Right.
And act smart. Not a smart aleck. I know that was where your brain was going.
I was gonna say that.
But no.
I don't know if you're that good an actor.
But
we can't even say that word. Semi-quincentennial.
yeah. See, look, you finally got it. Hey. Oh.
He's a bebe.
So again, it's again, we've got some stuff going on. Look forward to it. Look forward to seeing everybody. And again, throwing out new costume. We're looking at doing some rearranging with some costumes, or I am. So again, hopefully I can either get them sold and get to help me replace some of the new ones. We're also looking at possibly doing something else when we're on our off times and stuff with Heroes for
Right.
Kids. That way we can still bring in
I'm
the
looking
money
more to do
raised.
upgrades than actual new costumes right
Yeah.
now. And then, who knows, maybe at the end of the year, I'll take a look and see. I'm thinking about maybe getting a Green Lantern costume from Napier.
Yeah, I'm looking at possibly a Napier suit as well,
So,
but older. But yeah, again, there's. It's just
you gotta factor in, like I said, we're not spring chickens.
right. We're not. I mean, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, you doing a Thomas Wayne would be awesome.
Yeah,
I think
I've been kicking around. Maybe if I do a Napier suit instead of Green Lantern, maybe I can do it.
I mean, it's not like you don't know where to get the guns from.
Right, that's true.
I mean,
That's true.
foam forgeries. I mean, yeah, we've got them.
Doesn't he carry 1911s?
I think so. Yeah. So yeah.
and just
Yep. So actually, it's more this way. It's not this way. It's this way.
right.
Yeah, it's this one. It's that John Wayne thing.
All I know, this end pointed that way. Okay. Anyway.
Did you hear the latest in comics? I was reading some stuff. here within the last week,
Okay.
and I'm a little not necessarily miffed. I don't know how to take it. With everything going on with this KO'd stuff in the comic, I don't know how well you've kept up with
Right.
the KO'd storylines going on. But they are talking about, and they are bringing back Batman was pretty much killed off in the first fight, but now he's back
Right.
because he did some stuff in the comic book.
Right. He prepared for.
Right, he
yeah.
prepared for it, blah, blah, blah. They are now talking about making Batman stronger than Superman.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a problem with that.
I do too.
I have a problem with that
Major
because again,
Maybe temporarily would be.
no, apparently this is going to be this new status quo for Batman.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I'm sorry.
Well,
that was
takes
the whole.
away from the whole.
It does. Superman. That was supposed to have been the light and day. That was supposed to be the night and day between Batman and Superman.
Right.
Batman. And this is going to sound stupid. And Batman. A little bit of the tension between Batman and Superman was the fact that Batman envied Superman and somewhat hated Superman because Superman had all
He feels
these
like he's not doing near enough.
exactly. He has all these powers, but he doesn't.
Right.
And then
You're holding back when
Right.
you could be ending more. You could be. doing
and
this
they've
and
already
that.
tapped into the
Right.
comic book. They've already tapped into the comic
Right.
book several years back, where Batman was basically Superman, had all of Superman's powers, and it drove him completely batty.
Right.
And it took Batman, Tim, and Superman,
And Zatanna.
Zatanna, and Tim, and Alfred to reverse everything.
Right.
And so why are
Well,
You know,
it
and
comes
the
back
thing
to
is-
the old trope that with great power comes great responsibility.
right?
Even Superman says, "I feel like I'm living in a world of cardboard." He's got to pull back. He's got to hold back. And what keeps him from going in justice, Superman, is his humanity.
Is his hope for the world?
Right.
Literally.
Exactly. Exactly.
So
Now, Batman, on the other hand, people have come up to me and say, "Why is it that the other characters, when Batman kind of scowls and says something, he's just a human being. He has no powers. Why are they so scared of him? How is he able to hang with God-tier characters?" And I tell them, "Look, here's the thing about Batman. He's a normal guy, okay? But he's got this mindset that he does not give up. He's been
Right.
beaten up. But even when he's beaten up, he still
They've
gets up
already-
and keeps coming back at it. And they kind of respect that because
they've already turned
Right.
him into they've already now Amanda Waller, back when they did it was a series not too long ago, a couple years ago they did it, where basically everybody had their powers taken away.
right,
Superman was shot. He was depowered. Everybody was depowered. Son of a gun, I can't remember the name of the storyline because it was all the way across DC.
right,
And Superman takes them all to the fortress and gives them all suits. All suits. I mean, this is Superman doing this,
right.
and even Batman's impressed. He's like, "Dude, when did you come up with this stuff?
Right.
It's something I've been tinkering with."
Right.
Type deal.
Right.
Showing Superman, basically giving Superman that little cha-ching over here, because again, everybody always thinks, and I think we've talked about this once before,
Right.
because, everybody always talks about Batman being the prepper and Batman being the brains of all these, basically all of DC. But then over here you have the Oak moment of everybody getting powers taken away. Batman has nothing because the Batcave's been compromised, so he has nothing to be able to do prep time or any of
Right.
that. So they go to the fortress, and then Superman's like, here, Diana, here, Bruce, here, Flash. Superman goes back to his regeneration suit, and it's just like Batman sitting here going, nice. I mean, because
Yeah.
I showed you where he goes,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
he's got the purple
gloves.
he's got the purple gauntlets back on. Right. So, and this was all Superman's doing. None of it was Batman.
Right.
None of it was any of the other league.
Right.
It was Superman. It was like, dude, Superman, Superman, and everybody doesn't realize this. That was Superman. Superman is, so what are they going to, Superman, and I'm not trying to boast Superman, but because I was reading this the other day, in a fight, you ever wonder why Superman is, why, Batman has his prep time and he fights.
Right.
And he wins because he's well prepared.
Right.
Superman, on the other hand, is when he's in a fight, he adapts.
Right.
And his mind, what a lot of people don't understand, and this is canon, you can look it up. When Superman is in a fight, the reason why you don't see Superman might lose once.
Right. Yeah.
And there's a reason for that. Is because he's learning. Now,
Right.
and again, everybody, he's held the Book of Infinity.
Right.
He's held the world. He took the world from Atlas,
and
so
Atlas,
Atlas could
yes.
go to his
His daughter's wedding, yeah.
to his daughter's wedding, and he held it for hours. And everybody's like, okay, he's pulled galaxies.
He's escaped the clutch of black holes.
Yeah.
Dragging a whole chain of planets.
Right.
behind him.
He has beat time itself. He has
warped reality.
He's warped
corrected.
and everybody taught, but in a fight, Superman is always, Superman's brain. What a lot of people don't understand, Superman's brain, number one, it's not human. Number two is he thinks in
super speed.
Yeah, he thinks in super speed. So him getting hit is on purpose.
Yes.
So him losing a fight, a lot of people is purposely done.
Uh-huh.
Not necessarily, now again, when you put him up into somebody like Doomsday,
Right.
okay, that is his equal,
Or dark side.
or Darkseid, you're changing the game. But again, even going back to the animated series where you're looking where Superman's best line out of anything out there other than Superman 2. Okay, Superman 2's got the best line of all. I don't care what anybody says, but the best storyline that you have for Superman is Superman versus Darkseid at the end of Justice League, where he turns around and looks at when he's fighting Darkseid after he thinks
Justice. Oh.
are
Are you talking about the Zack Snyder cut?
no animated
Oh, the animated. Okay,
series.
okay, yeah.
The best line out of anything besides the movie, Superman 2 movie, is Superman talking to Darkseid during that fight. When he thinks that when Darkseid hurts Batman. Again, Darkseid hurts Batman. And Superman walks up to looks at Batman, or looks at Darkseid, or Superman looks at Darkseid and goes, this is me, you can take it, big guy.
That's from Justice League.
Justice League Unlimited, right?
And he didn't hurt Batman. He shot an Omega Beam at Batman, and Batman jumped down on
Right.
the parademons, and the parademon
A
took him.
parademon guy,
And he
right?
said, "Well, I'm impressed. No
Somebody-
human
right.
has ever done that." And then he goes, "But you're a different story." And he hits him with. He starts smacking Superman around. That's when Superman comes up with the whole.
Where he comes
I'm
up
always
with,
afraid. And I'm
I'm always
back.
afraid, right?
But you can take it, big man, can't
Can't you? And it
So- and then-
obliterates the Darkseid.
And they both punch so hard that the shockwave breaks
Right.
windows all
So-
around,
so,
but
you
they're
know-
both still standing.
But again, here's my thing though. Even at that fight,
Okay.
even that fight in that time frame, it shows you that Superman, here's where he's fighting a god,
Right.
the equivalent of a god.
Yeah, he's
And
new God.
Superman is literally holding back because he doesn't want to hurt him. And and the whole time that this fight is going on, his brain, Superman's brain, he's getting rocked to hell. And his brain is still thinking, hold back, hold back. He's punching me. I gotta hold back. I can't stop. Or he can go this far. I can do this because I don't want to kill him. I don't want to. And then when he finally lets loose, Darkseid, even the last bit of that, the last couple seconds of that fight, Darkseid barely gets a hit in him. So, because again, it's not Batman, it's not the equivalent of Batman having prep time and then going and fighting Darkseid, because Batman, to defeat Darkseid, Batman has to have that prep time. Superman does not.
That is true. Now, on the other hand, Batman has beaten Darkseid. Just
Yes.
not in fisticuffs.
Right.
He's
Intellect.
got it
But
there.
again, but it goes back, we're going to go back to, he had prep time. He didn't think of that on the fly. There was already a plan in motion.
I would say that when Batman he's going to go up against
now
Darkseid,
again-
he's automatically thinking, when I get there,
Right.
I'm
Now
gonna
he
set
makes
this out
out,
and set this all up and not have him know about it and then
Right.
hit him.
he's still going to have his audibles.
Yeah.
But again, he's still going to have his audibles if something goes wrong.
Right.
But again, this goes back to the age-old thing. He has prep time before they go to
But
Superman.
now, I would also argue something else, though.
because the series that we're talking the one we're talking about, his prep time. Okay, everything that we're talking about is the fact of Superman being the distraction for Batman.
Oh, yes.
So
that happens
again,
a lot. Yes.
Superman is the distraction, and then when he thinks that when he's got Superman knocked down,
But
then you have
but on the-
Batman doing
but
his thing.
here's the counterpoint. Everybody talks about with enough prep time, Batman can take on anyone. I would argue that he's more dangerous when he doesn't have prep time because he can bounce back quicker with a formulated response than your average human being.
I would agree with
Okay,
that.
would you
I
agree with
would
that?
agree with that.
Okay.
Do I think with prep time? With prep time? If Batman is more vulnerable without prep time, yes.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Do I think
But
because
for your average street level criminal,
Batman hands down.
he's formidable even without prep time.
Oh,
He
100%.
can just suit up and go out on the street and
100%. But
but then again, most of his foes are these mentally ill folks.
But
psychos.
your normal thug that he battles on the street, Batman fighting them with no prep time, 100% hands down.
Right.
But you put him first time. Now I'm not going to go Joker that he's been fighting for 85 years.
Right.
I'm talking Joker first time. He's getting his ass kicked.
Right.
And it's nothing against Batman.
Right.
You're looking at a very close fight, and Batman retreating.
Right.
Both of them retreating, then getting good licks in each other, but Batman going away licking his wounds because now he knows what his opponent is.
Right.
Now he's going back and doing prep time. Now you're giving him, every time that he goes up against the Joker, even if the Joker comes up with something new, he's got a plan B.
Right.
You know, you've so because he's
Well, that's-
already
see, that's-
anticipating
that's
something.
That's part of his respect.
Unlike-
His
right.
respect factor with the other guys. You know, they're like, okay, we're going to go in. We're going to find out what our enemy is doing. We're going to
Right.
adapt on the fly as we go. And whereas Batman, he's like 8 chess moves ahead. He's
Exactly.
you know, he's always like, okay, if this happens,
but
we'll do
again,
this. If this happens,
right.
we'll do this.
But that is all he's already thought that
Right.
before he goes out to battle.
You know, right. And when you think about it, you know, they'll be like, how did you know about this? Well, I put a virus in you, Cyborg.
Yeah.
The day I
On top
first
of that,
met
well,
you.
and I
You know,
hate to say this, and I don't hate to say it, but you also have to look at some other thing. You know,
like what?
Batman is out there doing crime fighting, okay, doing his thing. But he has somebody in his ear. At least 2 people, depending on
Like
where you're at.
Oracle or-
You've got Oracle and Alfred.
Yeah.
He's always got, he's always got eyes around him. So again, that prep time, even if he
Right.
doesn't have prep time, he's got an eye. He's got an eye in the sky.
Right.
He's got an eye in the sky. That way, if something is coming out of the blue or out of left field, he's got that split second, which
Right.
here comes that higher intellect brain level that he can act on the fly, whether it be escaping to give him more time to prep, or he can take
Finding out where the enemy is so he can formulate an
exactly
attack plan.
right.
Right. Exactly.
Unlike Superman doesn't have that.
Right.
Okay. Yes.
Although I would say because he has access to advanced Kryptonian tech, he can kind of
No, because he doesn't use the Kryptonian tech. He doesn't use the Kryptonian tech when he's out in the battlefield unless he's dealing with something supernatural. But no, now if he's out there,
he's more of a line if he finds
What
himself
help-
in over his head,
what
heads
helps
back
him?
to the fortress and comes up with like a robot, Superman robot.
Yes,
And-
but if he's
okay.
out in the middle of a battle, his edge is his abilities,
Right.
his hearing, his sight,
Right.
and his abilities. So there is where Superman's edge is. So again,
Yeah.
you're
They're flip sides of
you can,
of the
but
coin.
making Batman more powerful than Superman is you're taking away what Batman means.
Right. Well, what you're looking at here is, on one side you got a guy who has the ultimate power. He can become king of the world.
He can become God of the world.
But he tones it down
Uh-huh.
because he's a good guy. Okay. Whereas with the other guy, he's a rich guy. He could just, hey, here, cops, here's some money, make some non-lethals, do whatever you want to do, and I'm going to sit
Right.
over here and drink and crowds with the ladies.
Right.
And instead, even though he's only human, and all it takes is a bullet right to the face, and he's dead, he still suits up and he goes out.
Right.
And that's what Superman respects about him.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's the thing. There is that respect level, and the one is you could kill us all, but you don't.
Right.
And I respect that. And the other side is you could die at any time, but you still go out there and fight, and I respect that.
Yeah.
So that's what makes their dynamic work.
Right.
Okay, so as it is right now, I got a place to be at 9 o'clock.
All right. No, we
So
got.
we're gonna have to wrap
Well,
this
what
up.
do you think about real quick? What do you think about in July? I think in May, June, July, the new Teen Titans.
I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it?
Yeah.
So all the Teen Titans are now grown,
Right.
according to the.
Are they using the same ones that they used?
No,
They're using the whole new
Jason
ones?
Todd is now Red Hood is now leading the new group of Titans,
I haven't
and
heard
it's
about
all new. It's all new heroes.
that. Oh,
So
it's
yeah,
not like the Outsiders or
it's all new heroes.
okay.
So
So we
Jason
got
Todd
Red Hood
and
who?
Red Hood. I'd have to dig
like
into
Artemis and Arrowhead.
No,
No.
Yeah, I'd have to pull it up, but yeah, dig into it. We'll talk a little bit more about it next
yeah,
week.
I'll have to take a look into it.
It's I'm not. I love the fact that they're doing something with Red Hood.
Right.
I mean, it sucks that we only got one issue of the Red Hood comic book that was supposed to have him and Batwoman in it. I think is what it was. No, it was Artemis. I think it was.
Artemis, yeah.
Yeah,
Artemis.
it was.
That Artemis was his originally his love kind of.
No, I have to. No, it's not Artemis. It's Batgirl. No, it's Huntress. Huntress
Okay.
and Red Hood
That's
was
I didn't
in
know
the new series that
Right.
unfortunately got canceled because of comments that were made about something about what happened with Mr. Kirk. But we won't get into that.
that. Right.
But I mean, I mean that would have been cool to read that series. But again, I'm glad to get to see that they're doing something with Red Hood. I don't know if putting him in a team format because he's not. He's
more loner than Batman.
he's more of that loner, and this might be something to reshape him a little bit. But I feel that we're getting. I think DC's going more in. I hate to say it, but we're almost getting a repeat in history.
Right.
You know what happened? What happened with Dick Grayson when he left Robin? You know, look at what we had. Dick Grayson, Acrobat, Robin, Nightwing. Now we've got, and then also leader of Teen Titans.
Right.
Now we've got Jason Todd, who was an Acrobat, Dead Parents, or Steal It, whichever storyline you go with. Street Rat or Acrobat, one of the two.
Right.
But they kill him off. They bring him back in a different persona. Lo and behold, his is Red Hood, not Nightwing. But then now you're almost following Dick Grayson's path all over again. You're putting him
Right.
with the Teen Titans with the new, just
You
with
gotta
new
remember the
dynamic.
comics- in the
So
comics, Tim has also been the Robin in the Teen Titans.
right.
And
So has Damian. But
Yes.
they didn't lead the group.
Right.
So he is
In
leading
Damian's
the,
case, it was Starfire. that
Yeah.
led the group.
yeah, now this one here, it's sounding like Jason Todd is leading the group. So on that note, guys, look forward to, we'll talk more about the new Teen Titans led by Jason Todd. We will look at more of that, hopefully next week. And you never know what we're going to talk about. But definitely our upcoming events will be coming up. Again, Toyman 3/8, BRCC 3/13 and 3/14, SICON 3/21. Be checking out all of our events. Be checking out our Facebook page, our Instagram page, our YouTube page.
Yes.
Also, vendors. Everything is online, ready to go. Shoot us messages. Please, we're looking forward to hearing from you. We want you at the show. There is more to come. HeroesForKidsComicCon.org. We love you guys. See you all next week. Peace out.